What's going on, guys? GemMint here, back with another statue unboxing and review. This time we have the Iron Studios 1/4 scale Darth Vader Grail statue. Definitely considered one of the best quarter scale Darth Vader statues on the market. We're going to do an unboxing and review to see for ourselves. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like, be subscribed to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. We're doing a small giveaway for this sealed all-new Wolverine Omnibus once we hit 135,000 subscribers. Stick around to the end of the video, I'll give you more details on that. And this one does come from the Adrian collection, my friend out here who's looking to sell it. So if you're in the market for this piece, stick around to the end and I'll give you details on that as well. Let's jump into it. Alright guys, here we go. So just one box, but it does have a couple of layers. We have the Iron Studios logo on top and this little Darth Vader pamphlet that comes within it. I didn't know what this was at first. It's so stiff. It felt like a metal plaque or something, but it's just super thick pages. And basically what it is a little bit about the statue and the assembly guide, which was pretty helpful because there are a ton of pieces with this thing. Some great shots, great pictures in this pamphlet as well. But we'll put that away for now. Let's lift off the lid. A lot of pieces, like I said, on this top layer. We'll remove all that tissue paper. And there we go. A lot of black. Let's take out these pieces and look at them individually. And we'll start with the lightsaber. Now this is the one that will go ahead and rest on the side of his belt. You can see that it has that little clip thingy there that does move. Then here we have a couple of pieces of the base, some pipes which have a great snow texture on them. A lot of the snow texture throughout this piece, which looks great. Alright, so there we go. Then we have the first of many arms, the left arm pointing. I love the stitching within the glove, the shininess on the shoulders, and kind of like this quilted texture on the shoulder right here. So this is the first of, I believe, 3 left arms. Here's another left arm. This one is probably my favorite left arm switch out. And as you can see, it has a place on his hand to hold a lightsaber. And he's going to dual wield the lightsaber that's going to be in his other arm. Another left arm switch out here. This one is more of a force grab type of pose, I guess you would say. Same great texturing, different kind of shades of black, I guess matte and shiny, different texturing. Then we have this huge cape. I love the snow on the bottom of it. What is this, from the Battle of Hoth, I believe? And it's got 2 different textures. So you have like a very kind of like nylon texture on the outside, and the inside has more of a cloth texture, which is pretty good. It gives off different colors because of that. Then we have Darth Vader's body. It's got mixed media elements already sewn into it, kind of the undergarment, if you will. Snow stains there as well. And you can see the boots, the legs, and great snow texturing on the bottom of the feet, man. That looks amazing. I've only ever seen this done in other, I think, custom statues, at least as well. Different mattes and shininess and colors as well there. And then his helmet. So this is a huge quarter scale head. Helmet looks iconic, looks just like the movie. Great shine on the top of it. Everything is accurate. And look at it in my hand. It feels like a 1/3 scale. That's everything on the top layer. Here we have the bottom layer, more tissue paper, more pieces. And you can see that lightsaber on the left. We'll look at that in a moment. Here is one of the right arm switch outs. This is the lightsaber that plugs in and lights up. So there's an intricate light up system with this piece we'll talk about. You can see that it has a connection here at the end. The lightsaber's got great detail. I love the thickness of it, and man, when this thing lights up, just wait. What is this here? Another right arm switch out. This one just is to hang down low. It's an okay look, but not really necessary, and I don't know why it has that type of peg. Here we have a belt which has a light up feature as well. I actually don't light it up right here. I will turn that on when I assemble him. But it's got Velcro. You can see we can attach it. Then kind of his chest piece here, which has a switch on the back that lights up these lights, and they flash on and off individually. That's pretty cool. Here we have another base element. Great snow texturing as well. It's just like a tube. It's pretty long. Looks like a tube. And then we have yet another left-hand switch out. This one's like a force pose, but with his palm upward, kind of like menacing. Here's the bottom of the base. I went ahead and removed that so you can see that it does take 3 AAA batteries, and that will light up an element on the base. as well as the lightsaber. But before we get into the assembly, a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Dynamite Entertainment. You know that we've been working very closely with them, whether it's exclusive variant covers, live comic book auctions, but they also have their own YouTube page that lets you know all about their weekly releases. They have trailers and so many other Dynamite events going on there. It's the home of The Boys, Vampirella, Red Sonja, Army of Darkness, and so many other titles. Check out their site, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell there, links in the description. All right, so we have the base on the table. You can see the button there, and when I press it, that little spotlight in the back lights up. So pretty cool. We're gonna key Vader in. Now I don't get him in all the way right here. I didn't notice. I ended up pushing it down later on. We're gonna go ahead and get those pipes going on. Very strong magnet on that one. And then the other pipe's gonna go on top of this contraption here. Again, the snow details, that kind of dirty, metal, rusty look. Let's go ahead and get the belt around his waist. You can see I have it on now, so those green lights are on and flashing, the little red lights as well. Hook the lightsaber onto the left of his belt and plug in that centerpiece there. So he's lit up like a Christmas tree. Let's go ahead and get one of the hand switch outs going on here. So like I mentioned, this one just kind of hangs down low. This one he's ready to force choke you. And then we just drape that cape over his shoulders and try our best to pose it. It does have wiring on the bottom of it. We'll get that portrait in there. And we'll look at all the other switch outs as I do the review. You know what, guys? I think I just realized that I had the cape inside out, so I just went ahead and did the old switcheroo. In the B-roll, it might look backwards, but yeah, I think you're supposed to have that more cloth texture on the outside and that more nylon texture on the inside. So yeah, fabric capes, guys. So anyway, this is Darth Vader from Iron Studios, the quarter scale piece that's supposed to be the best one on the market. First of all, what I think is really cool is this light up feature. This is probably the coolest lightsaber in all of Star Wars statues. I like how you have this little spotlight, which while in a display actually helps light up the statue. So that's pretty cool. Taking a look at the height on this guy, he is just about 22 inches tall. Now with this display, with that lightsaber sticking out, he's going to be super wide, like 28 inches wide, but the diameter on the base is about 12 inches. So it really depends on how you display him. The cape has different options, obviously with the fabric, that's what you get. So this was me turning it inside out really quick. Now the base, speaking of it, I do like it. I like the sub base. I like how you have this rough kind of steel look. It almost looks cold. You have this snowy base on top of it. This is from episode 5, Empire Strikes Back. So I like that sub base. You have this big chunk of snow with kind of like a grate and these tubes. Some type of pipe fixture as well that Vader is standing on top of. And that's all you really have. I mean, it's a pretty wide and deep base, but really you're focusing on the statue here. So we looked at him up close. I love the texturing on the costume, that padded, stitched type of quilted look. And then you have the shinier parts like on his shoulders or on his shins here. Great snow textures and details on the boots. The light ups are awesome. The way that it works is that those batteries go in the base, and that's what lights up the lightsaber as well as the spotlight. And then he has 2 separate pieces that have light up features that I didn't even see if there were battery compartments or anything. It was already in there if it was, but his belt and then his chest panel. When this thing came out, it retailed $650. It quickly sold out and became like a grail. And like I said, Adrian is looking to sell this. I'll get into that towards the end. Now, my thoughts on it is that I feel like the cape is a turnoff for me. It is huge, very hard to pose. It's so much going on. I would have rather a sculpted cape or maybe a smaller cape that didn't go as wide and as big. And there are so many arm switch outs. I don't think you need 6 arm switch outs. So first we shown the first one, right, where he has his arm down and then he's kind of got his finger pointed outward, which I don't think the finger point is necessary. Then you can keep the arm down and you can do kind of like where he's going to do a force choke, or you could even switch that one out and have it where he's just kind of got his palm in the air, just giving you a menacing Darth Vader type of look. What's cool is that you can display this without the dual wield. That's my favorite display, but you can still have that lightsaber in his right arm and have his left arm doing any one of those other things. I just kind of think it's one of those things where they gave us too many options. I mean, I guess it's cool and all, but like, man, how many arms does a guy need? Now this piece, even though it retailed at $650, on the aftermarket it's going for much more, around $1,600 to $1,700. My friend Adrian is looking to sell this, and because there's a small chip on the base here, which I didn't notice the whole time until I just happened to look down and I saw this small chip, he's looking for $1,500 plus shipping. So if you're interested in picking up this piece, shoot me an email to GemMintC@gmail.com, and I'll be the one that ships this out to you if you guys are in the market for the Iron Studios Darth Vader. Overall, it is a great piece. I would have to play with this cape a little bit more, move it away a little bit so you can see more of the sculpt. But man, I love the light up feature on the saber. That looks awesome. I like all the kind of lights moving around on his body as well. And everything else I really am digging. I personally would put the other 4 arms back away in the box and be done with it. But let me know what you guys think about Darth Vader in the comments down below. Like I said, we're doing a giveaway very soon here. Once we hit 135,000 subscribers, we're giving away the sealed all-new Wolverine Omnibus by Marvel Comics, and that's all you got to do. Be subscribed, leave a like, leave a comment. Once we reach the milestone, we'll go live, pick a random video where I promoted the giveaway, and use a random YouTube comment generator to draw a worldwide winner. I appreciate you watching, but don't go anywhere. Check out my other statue unboxing and reviews. I'll throw the playlist on the screen, and I'll leave you with Vader spinning on the turntable. Stay minty fresh, y'all. Peace.